So good morning. Today I want to talk about experimental painting, which is something like this. And one, what I mean by that, and two, three things that you can use to liberate yourself, okay, if you're an artist, a painter particularly, to find new methods, new ideas. Maybe it's just for your own creative satisfaction, or maybe you might want to use it in your work. This painting is called Angel of Redemption. And how did I come up with this painting? And why do I call it experimental? Because originally it was a very different painting. And as I was working through it, I began to get a little more creative. I wanted it to say something. It started with this figure, these colors. And this painting has a number of surfaces and aspects and materials. This over here is an asphalt sealer. And you can see the texture up here, which was laid in with pastels, oil pastels, and sealed. This is paint. This is probably acrylic paint. Here's an orchid blossom that I glued on and became very, very purple. So I added some other color to it. And over here, we have a bit of copper wire, obviously some grasses. And over here, more grasses, some gold leaf. And down here, some more leaves from, I believe, a eucalyptus tree. Some pastels in here, a mixture of acrylic and oil paint. So I'm working on this painting. And here's my materials. So as I find things that I think would be interesting and might be useful, things that I think are beautiful and intriguing, it's a dried weed. Here's some crumpled brown paper. Even some simple paper towel. An interesting stick. Might go into the painting. Maybe I'll use it to apply paint. Got an interesting end on it. Would leave an interesting mark. So I look at these things and I find just inspiration in the world around me. And there could be anything, as you can see. And so in this kind of painting, experimental painting, perhaps you want to use charcoal. You want something really black and thick, textured, asphalt sealer. A lot that goes on, which is just intended to be, let's give this a try. Okay, breaking out of the structure, which is, painting as we think about it. Okay, and there may even be some watercolors in here. So here's the three tips that I would give. Okay, one, explore. it doesn't have to be great. It's just an opportunity to actually use a lot of materials, whatever it may be, okay? It doesn't have to be leaves and gold leaf. But maybe you just want to do something where you're just like, you want to splash some acrylic paint on your oil painting and then pour water on it. Okay, so explore. And there's a point to this at the end. 2, experiment. Okay, you know, some of these things have probably come out better than others. 3, create. Okay, at this point, you're a little kid again. All right, you're just a little kid in art class in kindergarten, and they give you colored papers or crayons or something like that, and you know, a jar of, you know, white paste, and you just make it up. You make it up, and it's fun. Okay, you enjoy that. Okay, so there is a point to all of this. It's not that it's a picture of the angel. It is the angel with all of this movement and hopefully emotion, if nothing else. Visually, this is kind of explosive. And that's what it is. So the painting itself is the angel of redemption, not a picture of an angel. It is the angel. So I wanted to finish with this because I call my work, okay, I put it into 2 categories: abstract minimalism and experimental painting. Because a lot of times I just want to break out. See things, I'm inspired, I see things around, I want to mix media, and it's just an experiment. But this is just the process of actually just working freely, and that can be whatever you think it is. Like I say, it could be a charcoal drawing that you're going to cover with acrylic. Great. Or oil washes or wax. So there you go. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, share this with your friends who are interested in creativity in any way. The point is like you got explore, experiment, create. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you soon.